We're living at a time of undeniable change, of where I feel that we're being uh, challenged on many levels, personally and collectively, in terms of internationally, globally, in terms of social challenges, political challenges, economic challenges, and I think critically ecological challenges. And I think that within all that, what's evident is that we need different ways of thinking, a different kind of solution that's holistic, that's more spiritual, that's more unifying, that's more integrating in terms of our place before nature and who we are as humanity, who we are as individuals, who we are as communities. And many of us recognize that these sacred plants from the Amazon, who have so powerfully influenced and positively influenced our lives, could be keys for humanity in terms of a guiding light as a way to a better future. And we've also seen that as this movement of awakening has happened, that there have been political challenges, legal challenges, people who have faced imprisonment, people have faced very serious challenges on a political and personal level as a response to their making use of these plants. And this conflict of values, this conflict of worldviews, there's many different ways of looking at it. But for people who've faced criminal prosecution or the possibility of losing their personal property or their freedom over their use of a sacred plant in order to improve themselves or improve their community, that's a different view than many of us who have lived through that have. And so in my view, the work of the Ayahuasca Defense Fund, which I've committed to and which I've committed my resources and my time and my experience to helping, is really critical at this time in our collective evolution, to be able to have a place where, as these cases come forward, that there's a resource center of people with legal experience and scientific knowledge and community experience to guide and advise the people who find themselves coming in conflict with a paradigm that doesn't respect their practice, whether it's psychological or therapeutic or spiritual. And I think there's also a dimension of the work of the Ayahuasca Defense Fund, which has been, in terms of public policy and advocacy, working within different realms that have opened for us to be able to influence laws, influence political processes, or make a contribution in support of Indigenous communities and a vision of a different world that's born of an Indigenous worldview. So I ask you to join me in supporting this. I consider it one of the most important things that I do in my life, and know that every contribution is valued. It's not a matter of how much, it's the intention that it comes with, that we use this time of transition to help this message from nature to come forward, to be able to educate and inspire and heal us, to be able to together create a better world.